Hello and welcome to Pragmatic Codes. If you don't know me, I'm a software engineer or software developer, and I've been learning to code since I was 15 years old. And I've worked at various companies, I've developed projects for many people, and now I'm on my own startup journey to build my own software product. So today we're going to explore the journey of how I became a software engineer or a software developer. So let's check it out. So my programming journey started when I was like 14 or 15 and I got my hands on an Arduino board. So Arduino is basically like a programmable microcontroller. So you use this own programming language to program it. You can make the light blinks and you can even program cool robots with it. And the programming language is pretty similar to C or C++. But when I was like 14 or 15, the first time I saw the loops and stuff, I was like, what is this? I could not understand a single thing. So that's why when you first start to program and you feel overwhelmed and you don't, know what you're doing, it's normal. Don't be afraid. And gradually you'll get used to it. After that, I got curious. How do you make website? After that, I started Googling and I found out you use something called HTML. So I tried learning HTML on my own. I started learning a couple tags. I was like feeding myself when I was learning HTML. So after HTML in that same high school, they introduced JavaScript. It was not advanced JavaScript, just the DOM element. So, you can interact with the elements of the format HTML with JavaScript. So that was basically my introduction to JavaScript. And after that, I discovered Python. So learning Python was my first real programming experience. The first thing I did with Python was I made a tic-tac-toe game. It really explained the features of programming like the if statement and the for loops. After that, I worked with Excel sheets with Python. So, I could automate the Excel work of the school with Python. I did that. So after Python, I discovered Django. So I wanted to build a website and a web application. So I Googled how to do that with Python and Django came up. So I built an e-commerce platform for my friend with Django after that. And while learning Django, I fell into the dreaded tutorial hell. I would watch like 5-hour tutorial of Django and I was like, damn, this is not helping at all. And I gave up. I just straight up gave up. And I just downloaded an open source, Django e-commerce website and I just, edited some stuff. I didn't understand a single thing. And after Django, I learned React. So React, I really, it was on the hype back then. Everyone was like, if you want to get a job, learn React. So I tried to learn React. Of course, I again fell into the same tutorial hell. I kept watching tutorials, kept learning the concept, but I just couldn't get it. But once I went to my internship, and I was asked to build a project, I really understood how to use React. And so I built a Firebase and React app, auction app. So that was a great learning experience. So that's when I discovered that building projects is the best way to learn here. And after that, the same company that I did the internship with, they asked me to learn Ruby on Rails. And I was like, okay, if I want to, do some job, maybe I have to learn this. And I tried learning it. I never really got it. After I graduated college, even I did my job with Ruby on Rails, but I hated it. Oh my God. I just hated the language. I hated how it looked. Like I hated the framework. Like it was not for me. Like I hated my life. I was almost depressed when I was using Rails. It was just not for me. And after that, in college, I learned Node.js. So my college project was built with React and Node. And yes, I did write my Node.js server in a single file. I made a single index.js file and wrote all my endpoints in that one file. I did not know about folder structures and making it easier to read. Like I just wanted to build it. So that's why at the beginning, it's okay to, not do it things the right way. You're going to learn. So after Node.js, the company that I was going to work for asked me to learn GraphQL. So GraphQL is not basically just a API language. It's not a programming language or a technology, but it's basically an API, but I should include it here because I use it in every project now. So every API that I built is built with GraphQL. It's not an essential thing to learn at the beginning, but in the future you will have to learn about GraphQL, REST, Graph APIs, gRPC, and all that stuff. And finally, the language that I'm learning now is Go. So if you look at these technologies of Django, React, Node.js, Rails, these are all dynamically typed languages and are very slow. And I feel like in the modern times, everything is moving towards performance and usability. And Go is a great language for that. It has a very fast compile time. It has very robust error handling. Now I'm building all my backend frameworks with that. So yeah, this was my roadmap. This is all the technologies that I use. Of course, I did learn a little bit of C here and there. I did learn a little bit of C++, but these are not my forte. But these are the, I guess, major milestones that I hit while learning how to code. And it's okay if your, journey may not look like this. This was all trial and error. No one taught me. And, I'll discover this all by myself. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like and subscribe to my channel. And if you have any video recommendations or things I should talk about in the next video, please leave them in the comments, and see you in the next one.